Yo, it's Heathenfeld. So tonight's stream, we're gonna check out this Helitours thing because since we did the hangar yesterday, and I guess if you have the Helitours business, that increases your cargo value by like 10%. Haven't really made any money since yesterday. I honestly haven't even really played the game, but we've got about like $8 million, so that's plenty to do the money front stuff, I think. I don't think these businesses really cost that much. Now we got some shit weather in Los Santos here, but that's alright. So I think to start this off, you gotta head down to LSIA and meet this this Goomba that here's the call. Alright, so we're gonna come down here and meet this dude, whoever he is. I'm not sure. Is he up top, maybe? I forget. I've seen like the little Corona or whatever the yellow circle thing is for him before, but I can't remember exactly where it is. Yeah, I see the M on the radar. Let's see. Is it up here? It is. Yep, see, there it is. I thought it was upstairs. Alright. Let's see what this is about. Don't mind me while I sip on my monster here. Actually guzzling, but... What's up, Martin? Favor. Of course he's in the golden milljet. Don't mention his shoes. The fuck? So I'm guessing Raph is the guy we'll actually be dealing with, and not Faber. Or Faber, or whatever the heck his name is. Sounds like a set of cheap cutlery. Something you buy at the dollar store. Get these Faber knives. Oh, I see the shoes. The toe shoes. So where did Raph go? Did he get back in the car? It looked like he was walking away, and then... Okay, so we met Mr. Faber. Visit foreclosures to purchase a hands-on car wash and gain access to the new money laundering operation. Alright, so I'm really not interested in the car wash. I just want to get into the Helitours stuff, but I guess you have to buy the car wash before you can buy the... Dude, what is my dude doing? My man. Wow. Yeah, I guess we just won't stand up there. I guess you have to buy the car wash before you can get the Helitours. So, boy, it is iconic looking though, isn't it? I like that. I'm not interested in the business, but anyway, let's get started. We should have plenty of money. We got like $8.2 million, and I don't think these are really that expensive. So, let's go to foreclosures and at the car wash. Oh, I guess that was literally the only thing that was active here. Okay. How much is it anyway? Oh yeah, it's $1 million. Big deal. So, between the nightclubs and military aircraft hangars, you want something more down to earth. Okay, buy. Tint. I guess gray I would want. $10,000. That's it. So it's only like $10,000 to change the tint. So it comes like in this like drab tan, whatever the fuck that is. Tint 2 is like a gray. And tint, okay, and tint 4 is a darker gray, but it comes with piss yellow like door frames and desks, which I don't like. So yeah, we're just gonna go with tint 2. And $1,010,000. Ugh, I don't know, man. That extra 10 G's. Alright, successful. New contact, Raph. So, I'm going to spend as little time as possible on this thing. I imagine I have to do some crap in order to get to the Helitours stuff. So let's just see what we have to do in here first, and then we'll go from there.
Well, listen, I know you're very busy, very important, so if it's something small, you can just call me, all right? Safe side catching, huh? You want some liquidity? It's right here for you.
Okay, so this business has a safe too. Currently there's $0 in it. So what is expand operation? There we go. That's what I'm talking about. I'm not interested in the weed business right now. I'm literally only interested in Helitours. So, alright, cool. I don't think I have to do anything. I can just go ahead and buy the Helitours business. Just curious, how much is the weed shop? If Helitours is 900,000, how much is weed? 850. It's even less. Wow. Okay, so yeah, we could literally buy all three of these and it wouldn't matter. But I'm going with the Helitours. I'm not really that interested in the weed. Tint 8 is gray. I want purple. Ah, screw it. Let's just go gray and spend our 910,000. Wow, we're down to like $6 million. Okay. So I want to say, what is this? This vehicle belongs to Raph. When does a vehicle belonging to somebody else ever stop me? Well, whatever it does today. Let's explore a little bit in here just before we head out. Wow, we can spawn in here, I guess. We could probably spawn in the Helitours, but we probably can't spawn there until after we've, wait. Raph, man, we were like literally just in there. I can.
Oh, I should have asked you that first. Well, if you own any of the helicopters need a lift, you can request them to arrive at the premises. Okay, bye, love you.
What the fuck did he just say? Alright. Whatever. Let's go over to Helitours. Actually, before we do, what did he say about calling? Okay, so we got... I know we have Raph as a contact now. Anyone else like to do with the, nope. Alright, let's call Raph. Let's see what the options are when you call him.
Hey, what can I do for you?
Start work for Higgins Helitours. Okay, so we could like go start work for there right now. Can we like actually spawn in there? Let's see. Shop Inwood. Hands-on car wash we can. Not Higgins from the look of it. No, we can spawn in the hands-on. We might have to, it might be like a lot of these businesses, when you first buy them, you have to go visit them in person first, and then after that you can spawn into them later. Right out the gate, a lot of times you can't spawn into your new properties. You have to go visit it like directly manually first. Oh, they even upped it. I assume that's new. Like, did it say Higgins on there always? I don't think it did. I think that's probably a map update that came with this DLC with money fronts. Can we keep any aircraft here? Or do we still have to use our hangar? Oh, no. There's no, okay, yeah, there's no, quarters, like living quarters in here. So you won't be able to session jump into Helitours. But, you know, if you can call for missions, it really doesn't matter, does it? Let's check out the computer. Mr. Faber work, money laundering, and helicopter tour. So take tourists on a helicopter tour of Los Santos to reduce heat. And I see that little heat bar in the lower right. I'm going to guess that when you do illegal work, your heat bar starts going up. Like maybe at some point you can't do any more work because the heat bar is too high. Well, let's try money laundering. Request to work from RAF. Payment will take a short time to be laundered before it can be collected from your car wash. Oh, okay. So there's no safe here. So any work we do for Higgins, the money shows up at the car wash. Okay, so that's why you have to have the car wash before anything else. All right, I get it. Well, let's try it. Money laundering mission. Okay. So wonder how long these missions take. Go to El Burro Heights. Kind of up by my warehouse. I should stop and put the agents like in motion, but screw it. We'll do it later. So can I just kill everybody? Shoot missiles, ask questions later. Oh, we got a wanted level right off the bat. So recover the helicopter. Alright, I'm just gonna get out and pop this guy. Oh, it's a her. Well, how do I get the helicopter? Oh, a hauler. Okay. Nearby haulers? Oh, I see it on the map over here. I gotta say this, it's refreshing to have a business that doesn't cost like $4 million freaking dollars to get into it. I wonder if we can call Lester. Probably not. They've really nerfed that anymore. You're never allowed to call Lester for anything anymore. Yeah, you think? So we gotta lose cops. I should have gone through the fence over there. Once I got out on the main road here, I'm going to... Oh, you know what? I wonder... Oh, it's not available, is it? Let's just see. Nope. Okay. I was going to say if I could go into my warehouse, that'd be great. It'd be kind of overpowered if you could, but you collected the helicopter. Let's try calling Lester. I mean, he's like disabled for everything anymore, but I always want to try. Because if you don't have to sit here and muck around with these guys, I'd prefer not to.
Hey, which one of my skills is required?
Nope, unavailable. You are never fucking allowed to call Lester for anything new anymore, ever, at this point. I wonder if we had something like a our MOC. Maybe we could jump in our MOC, because losing the cops in this thing is going to be a pain in the ass. Is our MOC available? Okay, it spawned back there. Oh, it spawned way the hell back by my Sparrow. It spawned way the hell back there. I mean, actually, the cops are actually kind of being dumb right now. They're not, like, following me or anything. They are, of course, doing the stupid magic spawning trick where they spawn in front of you everywhere. Okay, well, we lost them anyway. I'm going to go ahead and return the MOC. We don't even really want it out. Mobile, return to storage. There we go. Yeah, you know, I wish I had thought of that up front. Maybe I could have just spawned the MOC right there. And when we got the wanted level, we could have just jumped in the MOC and lost it. Maybe. It wouldn't let me in my warehouse, so it maybe they disabled going into stuff like the Terabyte and the MOC too, but I don't know. I guess I could have called the Acid Lab too. Kind of forgot that I had that one. Well, no big deal. We lost him. I wonder what these missions pay. Are they even worth the time to do them? I mean, I know this probably took me way longer than it should have. This is my first time doing any of these missions, so I'm not that familiar with them. I should put the timer up and see how long they're taking. Okay, let's see what kind of payout we get for this stuff. Helicopter delivered. We got a little bit of heat. It doesn't give... wait, you've unlocked a new reward, access career in the pause. I don't care about the career, like, track or whatever. I really don't care about that. Anyway, it doesn't give any info about what kind of money we get for it, though. Whoa. Wait, guys. What is the blue dot over there? Is that finally the metal detector? I don't want to get distracted from this because this is the focus of the stream, but that looks like the metal detector for Kaio. Let's go see. It is. Look at that. Guys, all these streams I've been telling you guys I'm never getting the metal detector spawning, and this is what I was talking about. You remember some of these streams from a couple weeks ago? I actually went flying my helicopter around to all the spawn points for this thing, and it was never ever spawning for me ever. So this is the first time it has ever spawned for me. Finally. What this means is when I go to do the scope out mission for Kaio, I can go ahead and dig up the buried cache out there. It's not that much money, but I like to do it if it's like right near where I'm at anyway. So if I'm out on Kaio doing like a scope out or something, and you know, I'm going to wherever I'm going to go, and it just turns out that one of those buried money things is like right by where I am anyway, then I like to go grab it. But I couldn't do it so far because this thing has never spawned for me. So finally, in like all things Rockstar, you have to stand in exactly the perfect spot to get the pop-up menu. What do I have to straddle this guy? What is he, my new girlfriend? All right, right there we go. I got the metal detector. There we go, and now I've got it forever. So I don't care if this ever spawns again. Now that I got the metal detector, I'll always have it. And I guess we'll look at the map. And on the map, you can see there's like two like sets of three squiggly lines. It's actually like dollar signs, but you can't really hardly see it. One's kind of in the lower left, and one's way up in the upper left by the airfield. And that's where these buried cache things are. So, you know, the one up by the airfield, I would probably go to that one Oh, okay, I guess if you look at it too long, it eventually takes it away from you. I didn't exit that, it just exited on its own. Here, let me straddle my girl again and see if I can... I think until this pop-up thing on the upper left goes away. There we go. I guess you can only look at it for so long. Alright, whatever. I'm done with it. Point being, the one up by the airfield, if I were to go there when I was going to get secondary targets, I would just go ahead and, since it'll be right by the area where I run behind the big hangar, I would just go ahead and grab that while I'm there. And now that I got the metal detector, I can. So sweet. Alright. So, man, I hate these things. These helicopters are the worst. I'm going to return my Kasatka, or I mean my Sparrow. And I'm going to zoom my view out a little bit. Okay, 1, 2, 3, there we go. So I'm going to try calling, what's his name? What is his damn name? Raph? What's his first name? Riff? And let's ask for Helitour work this way, rather than going into the computer.
What do you need?
I'm sorry, did he just say heyo? What is he, Tylarius? Alright, so money laundering. Okay, our heat's not really bad. It was only like, yeah, see, it's only at 10%. Oh, it gives the heat level. That's nice. So money laundering, let's do it again. Guess we gotta wait a minute to get the mission. There we go. Enter the Havoc. Do I have to fly the Havoc? Really? I'll play along this time, but... Fly to the drop site. Does this thing have any weapons? It's got a minigun. It's got to be really mini on this thing. Oh, jeez! Look how far forward this thing tilts, man. I've actually flown one on my old character, but not a lot, so I don't really know it that well. Ooh. I'll say it. That minigun sounds pretty serious. I prefer missiles, though. Search the site for missing cargo crates. Look for a flashing light, a red parachute, or a beeping sound. Look for flashing lights. Kind of a rough area to be looking around in. There's so many like alleys and places where shit can be hidden. I saw that red light down there and I got excited. It was a tail light from someone's car. Could it be on this side too? It could be. It could be way over here. Not seeing anything so far. I don't really know what I'm looking for. I mean, I know I'm looking for like a red parachute or a flashing light or a crate or whatever, but will it be on the ground? Could it be on a roof? You never know with this stuff. I mean, I see flashing lights here, but that's just they're always there. Man. So this is an example of I'm not familiar with this mission and I have no idea where this thing is going to be. If I did it a couple hundred times, I'd probably know, you know, off the top of my head, like generally where these things drop. I am tired of... Hey, what's up, girl? I am tired of the... you cannot pick up Frost. I'm not trying to pick her up. I am tired of being in the Havoc. I feel like I could do better on the ground. Unless these things are on a roof, and then I'm screwed down here. I won't be able to find... Oh, look at that! Okay, wow. That was really well hidden. And there's 3 of them? So, wow, that thing is like hanging. Like the parachute got hung up on that scaffolding up there. Look at that. Okay, that's like way different than what I'm used to. I've never seen a cargo thing like that before. That's clever. I won't forget it, I'll tell you that. Fly close. Okay. We got 1. Oh man, so these things could be like... They're not necessarily on the ground, and they can be in weird places. Gotta hunt for these things. I wonder if GTA Web has like where they show up for these things. You guys know that site, that website where you can find stuff? They might show where it is, because man, this is a big area that they give you to search. I think that's another one though right there. Okay, so if they're all going to be kind of like hung up like this, then at least that kind of limits what I'll look for. I'll look for places where there's stuff like little bridges and stuff that they could get hung up and caught on. So there's 2. Let's look for shit it can get caught on. There can't be that much stuff like that around. Let's look around here. Really had to adjust my thinking to I see it. Okay. Yeah, all 3 of them are like caught up. Interesting. I'll give Rockstar credit. That's a new wait. Deliver the cargo to the runners. Okay. And there's 3 different runners too. Come on, man. I'll give Rockstar credit though. That's a new one. That is a new one. Oh, we got enemies coming after us. I've never seen a mission where you have to like get a crate that's like hanging like that from a parachute. That's a totally new gameplay mechanic. I'll give them credit. The added step of delivering to the runners is kind of annoying. So is it just going to be like a drop off with the right D-pad, like when you're doing a cargo delivery? Fly low over the runners. Yep. Oh, there's like another helicopter right on top of me. Boy, they're really on my ass, aren't they? Don't make me get my Sparrow, boy. I get my Sparrow out and you're gonna be in a world of hurt. That thing's got heat-seeking missiles. Take your little chopper down like a helpless baby bunny. Alright, so it is just like a crate delivery, like for warehouse. You basically fly over. I mean, you're in a plane for those, but it's the same idea is what I mean. Actually, I think there's a motorcycle business delivery that's like this too. Why does the helicopter like almost crashes when you hit the D-pad there? I think there's a biker business delivery mission where you're in buzzards. And you do essentially the same thing. You fly over the drop point and then hit right on the D-pad to drop the cargo. I have no idea how much money we're making with these missions though, because it doesn't give you a dollar amount when you finish it. Oh, this is a good drop location. It's on a roof. I like that. It's not on the ground surrounded by trees that are just dying to take my helicopter out. Alright, leave the area. Always the final step of most missions. We'll just head right back to the Helitours location. All cargo delivered. Alright, alright. I think that one took a little longer though. Part of it was my unfamiliarity with those crates, the way they're hanging like that. That's pretty cool, actually, though. That really is, rather than just sitting on the ground or sitting on a roof. Makes me wonder what the weed missions are like. So this is the money laundering stuff. Wait, hold on, let's see what Raph says.
And you are my hero. My heli hero, my Helirio. Nah, it's not. I'm right at the moment. I'll just...
Alright, this guy is like cheesier than a pizza. So is there any cooldown for these things? Can we just call them again? Let's see. I mean, if we can just do these things non-stop. Money laundering. Okay. And I get to keep the Havoc from the last mission. It's not really that great of a helicopter, to be honest, but just because it's something different, I'm going to fly it for now. The Maverick provided can be used to reach the drop site out at sea. Oh, a Maverick? Maverick's no better than this. You know, like, give me something for a sea drop. Give me like a Sea Sparrow. Then I can land down and like not sink. Why would they give us a Maverick of all helicopters? Okay, so it's way out in the water. I actually kind of wasn't paying attention to what Raph said. The sea sharks nearby can be used. Well, I don't know. I mean, I'm thinking of the crate pickup mission. I don't know what that explosion was. You'll spook them if you get too close to their boat. Oh, okay, so this is one of those... Alright, this is kind of a cut-paste of other type of missions where you have to follow somebody and don't get too close or else they'll get suspicious of you. Although, I feel like I'm kind of close and they're not getting suspicious. Is the Havoc maybe invisible to them because it's from the last mission? I'm not seeing like any suspicion bar. Oh wait, no, there it is. There it is. I'm wrong. There we go. It's just really close. I was thinking because this mission wants you to take the Maverick to start, and I'm still flying this Havoc from the last mission. I was thinking, wouldn't it be funny if there were like a bug where because I'm in the Havoc, they're not really going to notice me. But no, that's not true. It's just that you have to get really close for them to notice you. Now, there's really no way to do this any faster. Oh, dude, what the heck? They went completely underwater. Okay. Where are these guys going, man? See, this type of mission I really don't care for. When you have to follow someone at slow speed all the way. I mean, do I really have to follow these guys? What happens if I just blow these fuckers up? Can I just take the shit from them then? Or will that fail the mission? Next time I'm gonna try. I'll be in my Sparrow and I'll take these morons out. Oh, here, there they are. Take out the smugglers. Okay. Shouldn't be that hard. I do like the way you get out of here. Whoa, I'm about to die here. They're a pretty good shot from way up there. Or way down there. Had to wait for a reload. There we go. Oh, is there like a helicopter after me? Is there someone else still? I'm sorry. You know what? I got something for you. How about that? The fact that you did not get out of the way of that is hilarious to me. Now, there is another dude down there, but I think I can't see him. He's like behind shit, I think. Alright, time to go down there. And let's also switch to a more appropriate weapon, because sniper at close range is never good. Yeah, I don't know where this dude is. I think he's like behind this truck probably. From the... Okay, is this Havoc seriously going to drag me all... Dude, you gotta be kidding me. You got... Come on, man. It's gonna blow up and I'm gonna die. Oh! Oh, shit. It threw me up into the freaking air. And then I landed in the propeller. That's freaking hilarious. Alright. That was stupid. So stupid. Aha! Hello, sir. I'm gonna shoot your little tootsies. Tickle, tickle. Yeah, he's dead. Okay, so now we can get the crate. Oh, there it is. It's a briefcase. And we just have to take it back. Okay, well, let's go ahead and grab our sparrow. Thank you for spawning across the water. Now I gotta get my tootsies wet. Oh, wow. They just kind of appeared out of nowhere. What kind of chopper is chasing us? Is it a, is it really like a Maverick? Let's see. Where is he? There he is. And we missed. Right at first, we didn't lock on him. We locked on one of those stupid... Wow, man, I really can't hit that thing. Anyways, right at first, we didn't even really lock on him. We locked onto one of those stupid signal jammer things. That's alright. So can we just deliver, even though this guy's like right up our butthole? Oh, exit the vehicle to deliver the goods. Yeah, I guess they're flying away since we got it. Alright, not bad. I am curious about whether we truly have to follow those guys all the way back, or if you can just go ahead and crush them and get the product without having to go all the way back to those guys. Let's do a little more money laundering. But we can get jobs from either, actually. Collectible work earnings 70,000. Huh. Hey, money laundering. I think this is a repeat of the first mission, isn't it? These are basically like mini contact missions, but I feel like they pay way better than the contact missions. And of course we had to pay, you know, $1 million to get them. And there's another freaking, what's it called? So there's gonna be a truck around somewhere to haul this thing out of here. Can we do with this what we do with the... No, they want the helicopter itself. So there's the cops. Is the helicopter up on a... Okay, there's... Yeah, because there's the truck trailer. 2 of them. And the helicopter is probably up on a trailer again. Just want to kind of get the layout in here, because I don't think that's going to be the helicopter. I don't think. Yeah. There it is. It's. I kind of couldn't see it because it's covered by that tarp, but there it is. I'm pointing at it right now. So let's test, since we've already done this mission anyway. What about cops turn a blind eye?
I take it this isn't a social call.
Nope.
Give me a call back when simple decisions don't freak you out so much.
I don't think there's much we can do. I just want to see if I can do anything like without having to sit here and firefight with these guys. Because so far we don't have a wanted level. They seem to be almost ignoring us. We don't have any kind of wanted level yet. Will this thing fit under here? It's close, isn't it? Yeah, with a little bit of scratches, it will. Okay, now we got a wanted level, but it's only a 1-star, which is not that big of a deal. Honestly, that's better than getting a 3-star and then having to deal with the huge quantity of cops that come with that. Now, can we get out of here? Yeah, we can try. Oh, now we got a 3-star. Yeah, maybe I spoke too soon. Oh no, it dropped right down to 2. That's kind of weird. So, I mean, I feel like we can just go right back to Higgins. I know we got to lose the cops, but, you know, I don't know about jumping up that hill with this trailer. Let's get off the road. I don't want to get stuck in this thing either, but yeah, I think we should be able to get out of here. Oh man, it jumped anyway, didn't it? Oh, we're just going some crazy directions here. Yeah, we lost him. So look at that. I didn't shoot a single shot. I didn't fight with the cops at all. I just basically walked in there, jumped into the cab, which isn't mine, and hooked up to the trailer and took it away. They gave a real half-ass. They made a real half-ass show of chasing me, but they didn't really push it, did they? Not bad. So heat's at I don't know. Heat is at what, 25%? No, it looks like it's at 20% to me. Okay. Money laundering. Yeah, there's no cooldowns. You can just run these over and over again. You know what? I don't have my moon pool available right now. It was down at the airport. Oh, we have the Havoc for this. Okay, so this is that cargoes hanging from bridges and shit thing. These are actually really easy. Is it going to be the same freaking location again? If so, I mean, this is going to be fast. Now, the cops one was not the same location. So, oh, and neither is this one. Okay, so this is a different location. I wonder if every time you get these locations, or if they're the same one. Now, well, this one was obvious, wasn't it? It's right there, hanging from the crane. That was easy to see, especially in the bright daylight. Might be even easier at night because the crate, like, glows. Okay, so there's one. Where else could one of these things get hung up on around here? It's kind of a big area. I'm gonna guess over by this construction area. Not from the crane though. Could be higher up. I think that might be outside the line. I mean, I hate to like not check all the way up here, have it be up here. And I also hate like going up here and it ain't up here. But it doesn't look like it is. Not this high. Wonder if it's like hanging from one of these things on this building. This building has those little metal things sticking out. Did it always have those? It'd be funny if they added it just for this. But no, I don't see anything dangling. Oh, the first one was easy. There is this construction site too, though. There could be other places where it could be dangling from. The hook got me excited for a minute, but that's not what it is. Well, we got the one. I mean, I guess it could be hanging from a tree or something too. Or from a low down bridge down here. Oh, there's one. Look at that. I see it. Again, I wonder if that website, that GTA web, if it has like all the locations for each of these. Oh, there it is. I see it's hanging from the billboard down there. There we go. Well, there we go. Okay. Okay. We're gonna go deliver. We're gonna start getting chased too. That's fine. One thing I'll give the Havoc, it's decently fast. It's not as fast as the Sparrow, that's for sure, but it's decently fast. Just look for the smoke and hit the D-pad. And this is like my 5th one already. This is 5 money laundering missions for this thing. They actually go by pretty quick, actually. I don't know how long I've been doing this stuff. As soon as you do that, a new set spawns right on top of you, which is kind of BS, but typical for Rockstar missions. We're leaving them in the dust, though. There we go. We got another one down here. And we got one left after this. I feel like this one went actually a lot faster since I had a better idea of what I was looking for. And again... Oh, come on. We were too high. We were like 20 feet. There we go. Not gonna get any more spawns on us? Doesn't look like it. Oh, this is gonna be down by the water and the dam. We have to go over this ridge and then drop down. I know some of the worst like bunker cell missions, you have to come down here and you kind of get trapped by Merryweather, which is annoying. But this is not so bad. At least we don't really have to land. We can just drop the cargo and fly out. And there's no one chasing us anymore. All we got to do is leave the area. This is honestly working well. Now, it does seem like we're cycling through the same 3 missions.
It's a beautiful thing seeing dirty cash take its first steps into the big wide American economy. Good work.
So, all right, I'm gonna go.
Oh, I admire how much money you're putting through the pipes, but you gotta cool off, boss. We need to keep the books balanced, or we'll have the IRS sniffing around. People asking questions. Just take a sec, wash a few cars, get a little wet. Then we can get back to what we do best.
Okay, so obviously he's talking about the heat. Let's see what the heat's at, because I didn't think it was that high last time I looked. I noticed the heat is only for one business too. Like, so like heat level on the car wash is 0, and on it's 50% for Higgins, which makes sense because we've done 5 missions. So I guess you get 10% heat for every mission you do. All right, I'm going to do one more, and I want to see if it's going to cycle through the same 3. See if this is going to be the same one where we have to follow those guys back to the smugglers and then fight them and then get out. And hopefully my Havoc doesn't turn into a death machine when I do it this time. So, money laundering. All right. We're going to go out to the water again. I mean, it's probably going to be a different location, but I think it's going to be the same mission. We'll see when he calls. Waiting on the spot. Oh, it's giving us a Sea Sparrow this time. Remember I said that last time, that man, if they would give us a Sea Sparrow, that would be way better than the Maverick, especially if we have to go out over the water. So yeah, this time it's making me enter the Sea Sparrow before it gives me the coordinates, so I guess I'm going to have to let go of this Havoc, unfortunately. And give me 1 second, guys. I'm going to just step away and grab another monster before we jump in this Sea Sparrow. I'll be right back. Alright, sorry about that, guys. So, I've got a little more caffeine. And we've got a sea sparrow to get into here. See, that's what I said last time. Like, if we have to go pick up cargo on the water, I'd rather have a sea sparrow. Because then you can do it without worrying about... Okay, how do we get into this thing? We are... Okay. There we go. Oops. Let me open the monster here. I swear it's monster, not beer. I actually don't drink beer. Oh, that's good though. Excuse me. That was kind of a wimpy burp. I apologize. That should have been stronger. Deliver the cargo to the yacht. Okay. No, this is a different mission then. This is a totally different mission. I thought this was going to be the one where we follow people. So this is now the fourth variety of mission that we've seen. I thought it was just going to repeat again because it did the 3, and then the 4th was the same as the 1st, and the 5th was the same as the 2nd. I assumed this, being our 6th, was going to be the same as the 3rd, but it's not. So... Oh, we already have the cargo, don't we? It's not like we're going to get the cargo. We already have it.
Alright, this client's yacht is just... I get butterflies just thinking about that thing. It's got a couple helipads, drop the cargo on the front, land on the back.
Deliver the cargo to the yacht. Land on the yacht? Why do we have to land on the yacht? Why can't we just fly away? We delivered the cargo. Meet the client. Alright, yeah, I'm sure this isn't going to go south. Yeah? Defend the client. Oh, okay. Well.
Just in case you haven't noticed, boss, we're fucked. Get those feds off your back.
Yeah, that's one down. That's 2. There's 3. There's 4. I missed. There it is. Oh boy, these guys, they kind of got the drop on me. Man, I think my friends took care of the guys over here. Oh, really? Okay, if my guy could, like, move where I want him to move. I think there's guys coming up down here, but they're in a fight. Got him. Okay, I don't know why I'm throwing a sticky bomb, because it was out of range. But we got him. Return to the client. Return to the client. We got to get him out of there, he said. Lose the cops. Alright, you get in here with me, dude. Actually, this mission's kind of fun. I like this one. It does take a little while, but, you know. And that's one of the other things I was curious about this business, too. Not just, is it worth it for the money? Because, I mean, let's face it. Caio Perico and the agency and Cluckenbell and probably Oscar Guzman. I'm going to say that stuff is going to be hard to beat. As far as like active playing, money for time. But if these missions are fun, that is something too, something to break up the monotony, because you know you can run Caio Perico over and over and over and over and over again, which of course we all do because it pays so much money. But do any of us really like doing Caio anymore? Like at this point? Like, it's so overplayed. I've played it out so many times. One thing I could do with Caio is, like, try different strategies and maybe make it more interesting. Because I tend to just do it the same way every time, because it's the fastest, easiest way to do it. But that's another thing when I think about, you know, is this business worth it? It's like, well, do I like the missions? Are the missions fun? You know. There we go. Leave the area. Try not to kill the client with the propeller as I take off. Wouldn't that be a bitch? Fail the whole mission because right at the end I'm taking off and I kill him by mistake. Okay, daily hands-on car wash earnings have been added to the safe. $10,500. Rank up.
Oh my god, my heart. That's not a healthy amount of stress. But hey, at least we got paid.
Alright. So what do we got here? A, what's it called? Exotic export car, probably? Yes. I'm not going to bother with that right now, though. So, alright. We have done 6 missions. It's taken us about an hour to do them. So, what is that? I guess 10 minutes a mission, basically, which I think is probably kind of slow. Like, I think once I get to know this business better, I think I can probably do it in less than 10 minutes a mission, probably closer to like, I don't know, 6-7 minutes, probably get it down to like 7 minutes per, depending on the mission. Some are going to take longer than others, like the one where you're following, depending on whether you can just take them out and not spend all your time following. Maybe you can do it faster, but otherwise that's going to be a 10-minute mission no matter what. But now how do we collect the money? So, because so far I have not seen like any indication of the amounts. Work earnings, 175,000. Okay, how do I get the work earnings? Do I go to the safe? Where is that safe at? Can we talk to him here? No, we can't. We have to call him. Is the safe in here? There it is. But I feel like that's only going to be... Okay, view daily income. $10,500. What? I see. Oh, I get it. All right. Wow. Well, that's interesting. That is interesting. So, well, this is something new. This is something they've never done before. Usually, the safe in your business, how much it earns daily, is tied directly to, you know, how much work you've done for it. Like the agency, if you've done 200 security missions, which takes freaking forever, by the way. But if you were to do 200 security missions for the agency, then your, what's it called? Your, oh man, I'm, my noodle's going. If you were to do 200 security agencies, if you were to do 200 security missions, I can't fucking talk. If you were to do 200 security missions for the agency, then your safe at the agency would get $20,000 a day. And when I say a day, by the way, I'm talking in-game day, 48 minutes. So every 48 minutes, 20 more grand appears in that safe, and I think it maxes out at like 200,000 or 250,000 maybe. And so that's the safe, like in the agency. If you had the nightclub and you kept your nightclub popularity up, then every 48 minutes it would get like 50,000 every day in the nightclub safe. And that has like a cap, I think, of like also 250,000. If you have the arcade and you have like all the games, or if you've got the games pretty much maxed out, then you'll get like 5,000 every 48 minutes. And so on and so forth. If you've got the salvage yard and you've been doing towing, then you get X amount coming into the safe there over time. So all these things, and I want to say the biker clubhouse is the same thing. Looks like the Mackenzie Field Hangar has one too. Really? No, it doesn't have a safe, because neither does my auto shop. So okay, so not only is this tied to businesses with safes, this is tied to any business, period. Because your hangar certainly doesn't have a safe, and your bunker certainly doesn't have a safe, and neither does, if you were doing the biker stuff, the weed farm, the meth lab, the document forgery, cocaine lockup. So this actually gives you a reason, a very small reason, but nonetheless a reason for buying all the businesses. And interesting, on the special cargo, they've got small, medium, and large. So if you have a large, I actually have 2 large warehouses, but I guess you only get credit for one. But if I were to have a medium, it would add $12.50, and if I were to get a small, it would add $7.50. So you could, by buying one of each, have another 2,000 coming into this safe every 48 minutes. I can tell you right now that wouldn't be worth it, because if you're going to do crates and you're going to just let your agents, build them up over time, I'm not going to give up, $1.5 to $2 million worth of sales, or even more if it's on double money, just to get an extra 2,000 a day. Here that would take so many days to balance out. So I wouldn't bother with the small and medium warehouses here. I've already got the large, so I get the credit for that. I want a vehicle warehouse anyways, because I want to get the Phantom Wedge to help with the long fin mission for Kaio. So, and it's kind of fun to do the vehicle warehouse sometimes, especially when it's on double money. At one point, it was one of the best money-making things in the game. Obviously, it's been replaced since then, but at one point, it was a good way to make money. I used to do a lot of vehicle warehouse work back in the day on my PS4. Excuse me while I swig on this monster. So, okay. So you get $1,500 if you had that. If you had the counterfeit cash business, you'd get $1,250. If you had the cocaine, you'd get $1,500. So it's like different values. If you had the document forgery, you'd get $1,000. That makes sense, because the document forgery is like the least valuable of these things. Although I want to say, by owning this car wash, I think it actually buffs the document forgery business. I don't know if it buffs it enough to make it worth doing. It certainly ain't worth doing normally, I can tell you that. If you have the meth lab, it's $1,250. Is that the same as the counterfeit cash? Yeah. And the weed farm, $1,000. By the way, if you buy the weed business associated with this DLC, that also buffs your weed farm, which might make it like more even with meth and counterfeit cash. I don't know, or maybe even better. I don't know. If you have a bunker, which I do, you get 1500. Hangar 1500, I got that. Nightclub 1500, I don't got that. Arcade, I don't have that. It would give you 1500. Auto shop, I've got that. 1500. Agency, I've got that. 1750, that's nice. You get a lot for the agency. Acid lab, I've got that. 1250 for that. Salvage yard would give you 15. Bail office would give you 15. Garment factory would give you 1750, like as much as the agency. So if I were to do Oscar Guzman thing, Mackenzie Field Hangar 1500. I've got the hands-on car wash. Obviously, that's where we are. If I were to buy smoke on water, it'd be additional 750. I've got Higgins Heli, so 750. So okay, I get it. All of these businesses, if you own them, you'll have a check mark in the box, and it will add the amount that it says potential business income to your daily income to this safe. So right now, for everything that I own, it's like 10,500. Let's check it out. 1,500, 3,000, 4,500, 6,000, 7,750, 9,000. My math is slow. 9,750. 10,500. There you go. So we can max this out, man, to like another 2250, 3250, 4750, 6,000, 7,500. I mean, we could max this out with quite a bit of money there. So, all right, not bad, not bad. All right, I get it. So if we open the safe right now, we'll just get what, our 10,500, because we've gotten basically 1 day's worth of safe gains here. Yeah, we got it. Our work earnings are up to 210,000. How do we get our work earnings? That part is not clear to me. How do I get these work earnings into my account? I guess that's his computer. I get the laptop. Do I come here to the laptop to do something? I haven't really... We should probably explore the car wash a little bit because it's kind of the parent. We're going to be collected from your car wash. I don't get how we get our money. Work earnings are at 210,000. Okay, cool. How do we get that 210,000? Because I don't think, has it been putting it in our... Maybe it's been putting it in our bank and I haven't even noticed. Can we... I guess I didn't pay attention to... Okay, spend on properties and utilities. 1650, 225, purchase. 10,000, 900,000 was when we purchased Higgins Helitours, and then we got the tint for 10. Same thing here. Yeah, I don't see any transactions for this. I'm not sure how we get that money. Because I don't think that's going to be a running total forever, is it? $6,341. There's got to be a way. What's this? No. I kind of figured if we went to the computer, we'd have like an option to get the want to buy a soda. Might as well go for a soda. Get into bed. Work earnings 210,000. Do you have to maybe lose your heat before you can get the money? Is that maybe what it is? I don't know. Let's get out of here. What the heck? There's something red out there. Oh, is this a freaking... Let me guess. It's a Halloween thing. Which one is it? It's me. It's me. How many shots can my dude take? What is this guy, invulnerable? Ah, I got him finally. Wow. Oh wait, what? Okay. Alright, I guess that's it. Well, that was pointless. My dude just stood there. He didn't even rush me. Maybe you have to get, like, closer or something. Alright, let's call Raph and let's check out more money laundering work out of the Helitours. And I'm wondering if you actually have to lose your heat before you can collect all your money. Because we got like 210,000 in earnings, but I don't see any way to get it. Higgins Helitours, we're at 69%. The car wash now has like 10%. Collectible work earnings, 210,000. Well, you know what? Let's do this instead. Let's do a helicopter tour. Let's see if that should get rid of our heat, and then let's see if we can collect our 210,000 then. I'm going to guess doing a helicopter tour is the legitimate work. Where are we going? Alright, enter the Maverick. Good, it's not too far. Kind of spawned it right by us, which is nice. What is it up on top of the it is. It's up on the helicopter. It's up on the helipad at the what's it called? Hospital here. Man, you guys remember the old days? Like running here and climbing up to get a helicopter. Oh, this is the one from this is the helicopter from the artwork for this for Money Fronts. Nice, nice. That is the Higgins Maverick. This is the one in my thumbnail for this stream. I picked that thumbnail. I know it's just the official artwork, but if you look at that thumbnail and look at the artwork, it's funny, but they picked a character model that looks a lot like me in there, which is kind of making me laugh. I was glad when I picked it and put it in when I was making the thumbnail for this stream. And I looked closely at the helicopter. I'm like, hey, it actually looks like I'm flying it. Usually my my character model does not show up for anything. So where are we landing? I mean, are we seriously landing in an alley? Yeah, I'm not. Oh, it's up higher. Okay. Looking at the radar, I see it now. Oh, okay, they're on a rooftop. They're on the clock. Nice. Was there always a helicopter pad up here? I don't remember ever seeing that up here before. I'm gonna take a hit on the monster while I'm waiting for these slow asses to get in here. Dude, if she walks into that tail propeller, I'm gonna laugh my ass off. Okay, she didn't. That would have been hysterical. I'm gonna do the Michael mission here. I'm gonna try to scare them by flying like a crazy man, like a lunatic. Lunatic in a Huey. Why do I have to focus on it? Okay, I guess that's how you register it. You guys remember the Michael mission when he's flying the actor around in the helicopter and scaring the shit out of him because they won't work on the film for what's his name? The movie mogul guy. I can't think of his name right now. His name's on that apartment building over there, actually, right by the movie studios. I don't know why I can't think of it. These guys, I'll tell you what I'm glad about. This mission, I'm surprised that they don't have okay, wait. Wait 1 second, I'll finish that thought. Okay. I'm glad they don't have like a passenger panic bar. Like if you've done popularity missions for the nightclub and you have to drive the guy home, and if he gets too scared while you're driving him, you'll basically fail the mission. So you have to make sure you don't drive too fast or crash or anything, or else his like panic meter starts to go up. I'm glad they did not include that in this mission, because honestly, it would not have surprised me if they did. It's the sort of thing they would do. Oh, we gotta go up to the top, I'm gonna guess. Oh, they want to see the top of the Maze Bank building, I see. Oh, well, I guess. No, not yet. I guess you have to go up here. You must reduce your altitude. Well, okay. Oh, hello. Don't kill the people. Okay, we are way too close to this building. There we go. Oh, man, you have to be exactly at the right height. You gotta be kidding me. There we go. Well, that was kind of crappy. You have to be at the exact altitude in order to be able to focus on the target, on the landmark. I would have thought that the roof would have been the like obvious place, but oh well. Guess we're looking at the bridge. Miriam Turner Overpass. Is that what that's called? I just call it the Big Bridge. I forget what the fail race guys call it in their Survive the Hunt videos. I don't know if it's Bridge of Bridges or something like that, or... no, I'm thinking Square of Squares for that thing downtown. They just call it like the huge bridge or something. There's something that they refer to it as. And it's very fitting. Do I have to take these guys back? Yep, I do. So, I guess two questions. One, we're going to finish this. This was our first legal work that we've done for the Higgins. A, do we get paid for this at all? I guess three questions. A, do we get paid? B, how much heat does this get rid of? And C, does this unlock our $210,000 payment for the laundering work that we did? Okay, she's like stuck on the helicopter. I'd get out of her way, but I don't want to like hook her and throw her off the roof. Fail the mission. Let's just return this back over by Higgins. There we go. Hey, 5,000. Heat level reduced. Yeah, but by how much? Okay, so we did legal work. Supposedly we reduced some heat. I don't know how much did we get our like 210,000 now? All right, let's call Raf. Let's at least see the heat level. Current heat level on the car wash is still 9%. Oh, Higgins though is down to 0%. I don't understand why there's any heat on the car wash because I've never done a car wash job yet. Collectible work earnings 210,000. So we still haven't gotten that. Am I just being dumb? It's not obvious to me how I get that collectible work earnings. It was not in the safe at the car wash. I just did legal work for Higgins Helitours, and the heat level is now 0. For some reason, hands on car wash is at 9%, even though I've never done anything. All right, let's... I'm going to bite the bullet. I'm going to do... well, it doesn't say to do this. All it says is to do this to reduce heat. It doesn't say anything about the money, the collectible work earnings. How do you collect? Guys, I'm going to surrender here. I'm going to Google it because I can't figure it out. I'm just dumb. I wish there was somebody watching this so you could tell me what the hell I'm doing here. All right, let's just Google it and see. Sorry, guys, you'll have to wait while I do this. Money fronts, GTA, how to collect, how to get collectible earnings. To collect earnings from the money fronts, you need to complete various missions and activities across the 3 new businesses.
Having a little trouble with your work there, boss?
Oh, shit. Sorry, Raf. I forgot we're on the phone. All right. Meriwether.
You don't have to be a government.
You don't have to call me. Please stop. All right. The primary method. I wish you could like block and mark as junk in this game. So the primary method for collecting laundered money is by interacting with the duffel bag located in the bedroom of your hands-on car wash after completing money laundering. The money is delivered approximately 10 minutes after the mission's completion. Okay, well, there we go. So there's a duffel bag that I have to go to. Well, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. Excuse me while I adjust my microphone placement. I kind of moved it when I went over to my other screen to Google. Let's see. I haven't session jumped. Hey, it's set. The spawn location's already set. I guess whenever you buy a new property, it automatically sets that spawn location. I did pick invite only, didn't I? I'm not looking to get into a bunch of crap with people. Yeah, invite only, good. Okay, where's the duffel bag? I did come in here looking, but I didn't see a duffel bag. Ah, there we go. 210,000 collected. There we go. Is there a limit to how much that duffel bag can hold? So let's deposit that. And all right, so that mystery is solved. I'm sorry, you know, it probably told me that, like when I first bought it and was looking at like all the cutscenes and everything. It probably told me, and I just completely mind went on it. So my bad. My noodle went limp, referring to the brain, guys. Anyways, let's call Raf. And so, all right, I think I understand the money laundering part of this. and I understand getting rid of heat. Let's what about Mr. Faber work though? What about that? I thought, are we not able to do that from here? Raf, is Faber on our contacts? No, he's not. Only Raf. Raf's the only guy we're going to interact with for this. Because I think there was other kind of work you could do. Obviously, we don't own Smoke on Water. All right, before we go look up Mr. Faber work, let's just look at a car wash money laundering. Are they the same missions as Helitours, or are they car wash specific now? No, that's different. Okay, I think we can get my Sparrow back at this point. He spawned a little bit further away than I would have liked. You know what I just noticed too, by the way? With these businesses, you don't have to be a CEO or anything like that to do these. In fact, I don't even know if you can do these as a CEO. Because if I were a CEO, I'd be able to spawn my buzzard right at my feet. Or if I were a biker club president, and if I had an Oppressor Mark II as my primary motorcycle, I could spawn that right at my feet. So all right, I forgot what he said we were going to get again. Oh. All right, well, I assume I can't hurt that truck. Anything else around here? It's amazing I'm not getting a wanted level. Change into security gear. Okay, I see the outfit on the map. Not sure exactly where it is, but okay. Oh, it's like back behind the security truck probably. Is anyone alive in here? I don't want to like suddenly get jumped. I'm gonna change. Now, is this car wash specific, or was this just one I hadn't gotten yet with the Helitours? And I'm gonna return my... Is the fire truck coming? Dudes, get out of the way. Alright, seriously? I'm not going all the way around just for... Okay, I guess I'm going all the way around just for this. Because I cannot, like, get through there. You know what, let's just go this way. I'm being dumb. Alright, you go to a bank? Really? We're gonna go to a bank. What are we gonna do there? Are we gonna, like, raid it? There's 3 banks on the radar. Do we have to go to all 3 or just, like, one of them? I'm gonna guess all 3 will probably be the case. How far away are these things? Oh, they're way the freak out. Okay. Oh yeah, I see it. Oh, we got a time limit too. I just noticed that. It's counting down. Is that from 10 minutes? hopefully not 15 minutes. I'm gonna guess that was starting at 10. So you got 10 minutes to go to all 3 banks. Okay, then I gotta move, man. Okay, so I gotta stop pussyfooting around here. Gotta get the pussy off the foot. Okay, that sounded a little weird. Out of my way, maggots. Alright. Collect cash using your disguise. So we're gonna go into the back room of the bank? So obviously this is insert the access card. Did we get an access card? I didn't even know. Must have come with the outfit. Okay. I mean, if we get all this done inside of 10 minutes, do we really go undetected? That's not usually the way these things work. Clever. Oh, we got company. Okay. We do have some company here. I would think the cops would help me because they think I'm legitimate right now. Although, let's face it, they don't ever help things when we ambush the truck. I think what I might just do is stop and kill these guys. You know what? Yeah, let's do that. Hey, pal. Got something for you. Where are you? Where are you? Hello. Bye-bye. It's just like one little flaming piece of his car here. We need ammo, though. And we need body armor, too, for that matter. Ooh, 14 G's worth of ammo. I was using a lot on those helicopters on the yacht, though. A lot of railgun. Railgun ammunition is expensive. Alright, we need to move, though. That ambush took some time. I thought we were going to be able to just skate through this. Oof, hello. Really? My dude would like stop like stumbling around. Now this is definitely a longer mission. Now I probably could I don't know that there's a way to do this one faster. I mean you're stuck driving this effing thing and you pretty much have, you're on rails here. You have to do this a certain way. It's not like I can jump in my, what's it called? Sparrow and fly over there. Can I? I mean, what happens? What happens if you fly your Sparrow over there? And then fly back to this thing. Let's check it out. Yeah, I know, it wants me to enter the stockade. But I don't want to enter the stockade. And I think the bank is probably going to be the one that's for like the first original heist thing. I don't care if we run out of time. I want to see if I can do this like cheating. Rockstar has probably thought of this though. So they're probably not going to allow it. But let's give it a try. I probably should have pulled up the actual map to make sure it's where I think it is, like before doing this, but it definitely looked like it was. I've gone to this bank location enough times doing like the original heist that I kind of know it by heart, like the way it looks on the map. Is this it? Yeah, Fleeka. No, we can't get in. Ah. Okay, so you have to drive that stockade up, and now we're going to be out of time. I don't know what happens when we run out of time, but maybe we fail the whole mission. Shoot off a couple flares in frustration. Well, it was worth a try. Anytime you can beat the game mechanics, I say do it. But Rockstar thought of it. And they said, no, no, no. Drive up in the stockade or you ain't getting in. Those doors are locked. Watch that not be the location. And that's why. As soon as I get in the stockade, I'm going to pull up the map and see. I'm sure it is, though. It's got to be that Fleeka location. And there's no way we're getting there in 2 minutes, by the way, in the stockade. And I don't know if that's just going to mean that we have a lesser payout, or if it means we're going to have to fight our way in there to get the third one. I could go either way with these guys. They're okay. Where are we going? We're going to Fleeka. No, we're not. We're going to that's why. You got to be shitting me. Okay. I was so cocky and sure. Oh, man. Okay, I was totally wrong on the location. Kind of makes me want to jump in the Sparrow and try again and go to the right location, but I still think it's probably not going to be allowed. Well, we'll see what happens when we run out of time, because we're definitely going to run out of time on the way there. We're not going to make it there in a minute. It's just not going to happen. Not in this thing. But it's going to be all right. So what I was starting to say, though, earlier was, if there's really no way to do this mission any faster, then I think maybe this would be one to skip in the future. Just session jump and then, you know, start a new one, assuming it doesn't get like locked in place, like this is the next one you have to do for whatever reason. I'm hoping it's like other GTA missions. I'm hoping it's random every time, regardless of whether you had it before or not, or if you skipped out on it before. Okay, well, we're about to find out what happens when the clock runs out, and that's what we get for fucking around. We found out. 3, 2, 1, time's up. So what happens? Oh, mission over, and we failed, and we got a wanted level. Well, that sucks. So we completely failed this at this point. We're not getting partial money.
Listen, boss, don't feel bad, okay? Today's just not the day.
Oh, we got another 10-5 in the safe at the car wash. Alright, you guys. Seriously? There we go. Easy way out. Now. So, big question. Did that raise the heat if we failed?
Hey, what can I do for you?
Yes, our heat is now 23%. Though I don't know if that's... I don't know. Huh. Is that from a failed mission? So what if I'm a CEO? Can I still do this stuff? Alright, so service vehicles, Gasaka, return. Secure serve, CEO vehicles. Let's get our buzzard. Why the heck would it spawn it way down there? Actually, you know what? I knew that it does that. Never run across the street in this game without looking. You know, I guess I knew that it spawns down here. Back in the day, there were missions I would do that ended up around here. And actually, I want to get rid of that waypoint on my map. And I remember it spawning down there, and it always annoyed me too. But now that we have our buzzard and we are a CEO, this is my question. Can we still do these money laundering things? Because we've been doing them without being a CEO. So let's check it out. We'll do another money laundering for the car wash. Ooh, shot off a missile by mistake there when I selected the money laundering. All right, Molotovs. So far, the missions for the car wash have not been the same ones as for the Helitours. So I don't know though, like if there's more than just like 3 or 4 missions, and maybe it was just a coincidence when I was doing the Helitours ones that it cycled back through the first 2 so fast on me. Do I have Molotovs? I don't even know. Like normally I've got them, but I think I might have. And oh, geez, those. I really got to go take care of all those stupid signal jammers. I'm tired of locking onto them everywhere, all over the map. Did I remove them from my weapon wheel, though, is what I'm wondering. Proc sticky. Yeah, okay. So I've actually, on my custom weapon wheel at my agency, I've removed Molotovs from it. I hope that this will add it by picking them up here. We'll find out. We will find out. Some Molotovs over here. I guess, you know, if this is a mission that comes around pretty frequently while we're doing these, I guess that's a good reason to put them back in the weapon wheel. There they are. Equipment added, Molotovs. There we go. We only have 3 of them? Well, whatever. Okay, I need to back up a little. Wow, I am taking some hits. Okay, I think that's pretty much all we needed to do with these guys. There might be some more driving up on us, but that's alright. So it's in here that we need to burn all their shit. I'm gonna get some health and body armor first. Okay, I guess we can take all these out by just kind of being... Well, I thought I could be efficient with it. Apparently it's not going to get them all. I guess this one is... There we go. I guess we have more than 3, eh? Oh, we're not done. Okay. So it only shows us having 3 Molotovs, but apparently it's infinite. I might want to pull out a weapon for this. Yeah, they're going to be in here. There's still another one back there, I guess. I hear him, and I saw him on the radar for a second. Yeah, there he is. Man, they got a lot of... Okay, I don't want to catch myself on fire. There's more. Okay, they can come out. I think that's going to be all of them. Took a few hits. Yeah, we can just get out. There's no reason to sit here and fight these guys. Man, it's getting smoky in there. Oh, and it actually said inhaling the smoke will hurt your health. You got to take it out. Wow, it's quite a bit though. I mean, we did all the stuff outside. We had to go in the building and take care of that stuff. My damn helicopter is smoking. And now we got one on the road we got to go after. I hope the missiles will target it. That's been something else that's been happening lately too. There's been some missions where it doesn't target your target anymore. Like Rockstar wants to make everything way harder. There we go though, it did. Man, this thing is struggling though. I think we're gonna kiss this one bye-bye. There we go. All right. We'll grab the Sparrow. These missions are actually kind of decent, man. They're not that bad. I don't think we're making as much money as we would, you know, like doing, well, certainly not Kaio, and I don't even think probably as much as Cluckenbell. But what I like about them is they are a little bit different. I mean, there's parts of them that are kind of cut paste, like when we had to follow the guy and all that. Is this another, what's it called? Exotic export car, I think. It's probably going to be down here. Yeah, it's an exotic export car. Okay, I'm looking at the blue dot on my radar. Well, that's some interesting lighting. I don't know if I've ever really noticed that much before. Alright, so let's call Raph again. But you know what? There is something else I want to look at too. So what is our heat, first of all, at the car wash now? I feel like money laundering, 33%. Higgins Helitours, 9%. Oh, you got to be kidding me. Don't select a mission while you're in a missile-firing helicopter. Oh, this is a Higgins Helitours money laundering mission. So, alright, whatever. Yeah, that was unfortunate. It's kind of funny that he says one of our pilots not the sharpest. Yeah. I just blew myself up selecting this mission because I forgot that it would fire a missile and I was facing a wall. Alright. Apparently I'm also not the sharpest. Why is there like a red dude? Who's angry at us? Who's mad at us over here? I guess, no, it's gone now. If you saw that, but on my radar down here, there was like an enemy icon, you know, like a red circle, but not even a circle. It had like the pointy top or whatever, like you see sometimes for enemies. That might have been a bug. It might have just like been identifying a cop as an enemy for a moment. So this is the one we did before, right? We just like ran in there and grabbed the truck and drove away with it. I'm gonna guess we can do the same here. Let's give it a shot. Can we go in the back door? Normally, like if we were doing... Yeah, if we were doing Johnny Guns, and even in free roam, we can just go in this door here. Let's see if we can do that. I'm still wearing the bank security outfit. Yeah, we can go in this way. We don't have to go by the cops now. Oh, we can just come right here and grab a truck. I mean, last time we got kind of crazy. We were going under there and stuff, but I don't think it's even necessary. It wasn't until we hit that cop that we got the wanted level. There we go. Oh, there's a wall. So last time we just drove out of here and it wasn't really that hard, and I know we've got a 3-star right now, but we lost it pretty quick last time. Yep, we're down to 2 already. Same thing. I guess if we don't sit there and like trade bullets with the cops, then it's not such a big deal. I can't believe these cops can't keep up with this truck. They've got this thing really on easy mode, I think. I mean, we're like losing the cops driving in a straight line away from them. That's insane. Insanely unrealistic too. Well, they did catch up to us a little bit there, but now we're gonna lose them out here. And last time we just headed right out here, and then we said excuse me to all the cars and plowed them under while we drove this way. Now, assuming they don't spawn out in front of us and F us over, we should actually lose them pretty soon here, and then we can just deliver, and we're like right by the Higgins. I didn't mean to launch this though. I meant to launch a... Oh man, we're gonna get caught again. No, we lost him just in time, but not before I turned down this damn road. This might be problematic, trying to turn around. There we go. We got it. Yeah, that cop was just positioned perfectly at the end there. So I didn't really mean to run from Higgins. I meant to run it out of the car wash to see again if we get like a different mission. Because so far it seems like we're kind of getting like the same missions. I think we've seen 4 different missions for Helitours. I don't know how many different missions there are. Is he always here? I thought he was at the car wash too. Are you kidding me? Okay, let's just test something. Yeah, why? We're literally at an airfield. Why wouldn't my sparrow spawn on the airfield? Why? Why? Why the heck would it spawn down here? Whatever. So Raph was sitting there in Higgins. Okay, I hear Halloween rumbling around me. Let's go to the car wash. At the car wash. And okay, I'm kind of flying crazy here. Nothing's crazier than last night though with those somersaults I was doing in this thing. Kept getting hung up on trees every time. Now my dude's just like leaping out onto his face. So Raph was over there. Is he over here too? No, he's not. Okay, so at least they're... Yeah, he is. What the fuck? All right, whatever. So work earnings 35,000. So all right, we're going to do the Faber work in a minute. But before we do, I want to do another money laundering for the car wash and see if it's one of the same missions that we've gotten for Higgins. So hands-on car wash, money laundering.
Got something for you.
Elysian Island, huh? Things are never fun there. That usually means Merryweather. Okay. We're looking for a container. Wow, and I'm targeting a lot of shit here. Alright, let's kind of get control of this thing. We're kind of swerving around here. I know I'm just willy-nilly blowing things up here. I'm hoping that doesn't fail the mission for me. Wow. These guys are everywhere. Man, it looks like that target right there. Is he like inside that thing or is he on the other side? And how am I targeting through it? Let's take a look. No, he's like inside that container. Or that trailer. Kind of weird, but okay. So I'm searching for a container, and he did send me a photo. I've taken care of a lot of guys now, so I should be able to kind of search in peace a little bit. All right. Image attachment. Alpha male. Rockstar with their business names crack me up. So it's going to be a container named Alpha Male green. It was sitting on a flatbed in his picture. I don't know if it will be. It's kind of weird that there's somebody in there. But we're looking for one called Alpha Male. Okay, we are going to break our helicopter, but that's okay. We always do that. There's a tanker truck over there. There's 2 tanker trucks. But I'm looking for... Ah, there it is. There it is. And you know, it actually makes sense because it's right next to... the crane thing. Looks like we got another dudes. There we go. Not anymore. Is there some more? There we go. And respect to all the people out there in free roam who come after you with these sparrows and free aim your ass, because I can't freaking do it. I got nothing but respect for that. If you've ever been in free roam on the ground and there's like someone in a sparrow like buzzing around you, harassing you, and like I have no idea how they ever hit me, because I know they don't have any lock on when I'm on my feet. But some of these guys, man, they just... Yeah, okay. Shoot the lock off the container? Yeah. There you go. Nice. It's an Everon. Okay. Oh, really? So let's see if these guys know the map like I know. Oh, we're taking this to How. All right, cool. I like How. Boy, they are on my ass, aren't they? Oh, they can... Yep, they can do the tracks. Okay, I'll give them that. Nice. We kind of lost them. This thing is actually pretty quick. I think this might have HSW on it from the feel of it. I don't actually own any cars with that yet. I'm thinking the cars that were chasing me might have it too, because man, they were stuck to me like glue for a little while there until they screwed up. So, ooh, little dodge there, worked out nice. Oh, they're coming up though. They are fast. They are as fast as I am. Are we going to like that little garage where you do the test drive of the HSW car to start? I think maybe we are. Yes, yes, this is that garage. Oh, there's How. Whoa, really? There's some weird graphics going on down there. Okay, someone shot me as they drove by, but now they're not. I don't see like a red dot on the radar. Why's my door open? I'm going to return my Sparrow to So they drove by and they shot me with a machine gun. I think it was the guys left over from the chase earlier. But they weren't really showing on the radar as an enemy anymore. I think it was just kind of a glitch. Well, whatever. Because I don't see anything on the radar at this point. They're not like shooting at me now. I think it was just kind of a coincidence. Like they were there still from when I went in there. I don't think they're really supposed to be after you get the after you deliver the car to Howe. I don't think they're supposed to be after you anymore. So far I've done what, 2 car wash missions? I failed the one, the stupid one with the security truck. Thought I'd be cute and try to fly my Sparrow over there. Now that I know that I had the wrong location, I wonder if that would have worked. 10 jobs at Hands on Smoking or Higgins. So we've done 10 jobs now. All right. And we collected 70. We collected 210 earlier, so 280,000 total work earnings so far. We definitely got heat, but all right. I think we get the idea for the money laundering. So running it for the very first time, and sitting through cutscenes and, you know, not having any familiarity with the missions. So basically taking longer than I would if I were really familiar with them and I knew what they were, and I'd run them a whole bunch of times and stuff like that. So, by the way, I'm so stupid. I was looking for how to get the money earlier. Look at the radar in the upper right. There's like a giant ass green dollar sign telling me right where to go. I just absolutely didn't see it. So, all right. Sorry, I moved my microphone again, and I don't know why. All right. Hopefully I sound more normal again now. Our heat is fairly high, but anyways, getting back to the money laundering. I think we get the idea of how it works. I was way more interested in Higgins Helitours than I was in the car wash, but it looks like the only thing really you can do for Higgins Helitours are money laundering and then the legit helicopter tour work, and that's fine. That's fine. I mean, you can blast through them, and I think once I get familiar with those missions, I think I'll be able to blast through them no problem. I'll know right where to go, and I'll probably figure out some shortcuts. So we made about $210,000 in an hour doing it. That's not terrible. I mean, it's really not. I like the fact that there's no cooldown. You can just boom, 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 do these things one after the other. As soon as you're done with one, you can call RAF and get another one. And you don't have to go back to the business to launch it either. You can launch it from this laptop here, I think, and also from the one in the Helitours office, but it's way quicker to just call him and launch wherever you're at. So I do like that. I think that's cool. I understand you eventually have to do legitimate work to get rid of the heat, and that's cool. I'm also wondering if the heat builds up even without doing money laundering missions, because I hadn't done any for the car wash, but I had like 9% heat. And I think that maybe that's because of the safe buildup from the other businesses. Maybe there's just always heat kind of like generating whether you're doing these or not. I kind of don't like that. I don't know what happens when your heat bar is full. Like, is there a penalty? Do you lose money to get rated, or are you just no longer able to do money laundering until you clear it? Maybe that's what it is. And if it's the latter, if it's the last thing I said, where, you know, all it means is you can't do money laundering, well, then that's not a big deal. If you're not running it and you can't do it, it doesn't matter. If you wanted to start them up, you would just do one legit mission first, and I want to say it cleared. I think I had like 40 or 50%, maybe 60% heat at the Helitours earlier. I did the one helicopter tour legitimate work, and it cleared the heat all the way. So if one legit mission for each business clears all the heat, well, then that's fine, man. That's cool. Anyway, enough on the money laundering for now. I don't really have a good feel for how much you can earn I mean, obviously, you can do Cluck and Bell in like, 40 to 50 minutes, and you can collect $500,000. Now, then there's a 48-minute cooldown after that, so this is something you maybe could do while you're waiting on that to cool down. But I want to say there's other stuff you could do to out-earn this in the meantime. You could be working on agency or working on Oscar Guzman or something like that too, and probably other stuff too. I'm not that familiar with the Garment Factory. I know that's got some missions that are kind of like the same format as the car wash, the auto shop. So like I think there's probably a lot of other stuff that earns more money than this. But what I will give this is there's a certain amount of originality in these missions. There's a little bit not original too, but there are some things in these missions that we haven't seen before. So that's kind of cool. Like I like the one where the crates are like hanging. And I want to do some more of those because I want to see if I get like the same location again. Like the one over in what is the area by my warehouses? You guys know what I mean. Down in the industrial area by that one ammunition. Okay, well here, you know what? Rather than trying to describe it, the one over here. What is this area? Cypress Hills. That's what it's called, Cypress. So the one we got here in the Cypress location, I'd like to get that mission again and see if those crates are hanging in the exact same locations as they were there. Because if they are, well, then I can finish this mission way faster than I did the first time. And then that makes it way more valuable because, again, there's no cooldown. You can just launch these things one right after another. So depending on the mission, you could probably get a lot of these done pretty quickly in that 48-minute period. So maybe you could out-earn some other things that you would do otherwise. I don't know. So, but enough with the money laundering. I want to take a look at the Faber missions because I feel like you can't do that from the phone, I guess. Yeah, here we are, Mr. Faber work. And I can't... Can you launch from the Helitours computer? I'm sorry, guys. I know we want to see the Mr. Faber work, but I want to know if I can launch it from the laptop at the Helitours, or if I have to do it from the car wash. Because I know the car wash is kind of like the central place for these businesses. Obviously, you come here to get your cash, even for the jobs you do for Helitours. There's no quarters, like sleeping quarters in Helitours, and I'm sure not in the weed business either. Smoke on water. So let's just look though at the computer at Helitours, and let's not forget that our crates, our cargo at the hangar now, they're going to be worth 10% more than they were before. So I'm going to be revisiting grinding that thing. Definitely revisiting that. What is this? Oh, request a personal aircraft. Okay, well, let's see what my options are. Pegasus, Higgins Maverick. Oh, that's that yellow Maverick, I bet. You don't own any suitable personal helicopters for this location. Suitable Pegasus vehicle? I've already got up my buzzard. But you can request the Maverick. Okay, well, that's cool. That's cool. And I'm sorry, what was the square version? The square option? Oh, you can hit square just to take off? Okay, I gotta see this, guys. We'll look in just a second. Take off. I'm gonna take off in the Higgins Maverick. Let me hit square. Ah! You know where that would be kind of funny? If someone were chasing you in a free roam lobby and you ran up to that thing and you just hit that and you just vanished and then appeared in the air and took off. Of course, if they have a railgun or an explosive sniper, you're not going to last long, but it would be kind of funny. Boy, he's everywhere, isn't he? He's over at the car wash. He's here. This man gets around. So let's see if we can do Faber work from here. We can. Okay, we can launch it here too. I don't know if there's any difference from launching it here or launching at the car wash. Oh, these are actual contact missions. You can even set them to hard, which I'm going to do even though I've never seen it before because I'm stupid in the noodle that way. Liquid market. We got a client of Faber's with a bunch of missing assets. The culprit, his runner. Just need a little breaking and entering to find out where he stashed the goods. Alright, let's check it out. Yes. And so it's 8:28 p.m. when I started this right now in real life time.
Alright, let's see. One of Mr. Favor's clients had some assets stolen. See that location on your GPS? Make your way over. I'll fill you in.
All right. Oh, I don't have
Trying to get Tony? Yeah, well, Tony's one of Mr. Favor's oldest clients. Picture some 80s disco montage shit. The sweat, the drugs, the allure. That was them back in the day. They lived it, you know, and they've been on the up ever since. Which means the problem for Tony is a problem for Mr. Favor. And yeah, Tony's got a problem. A runner took off one of Tony's investments, a bunch of 6-figure whiskey. Now, you and me, we gotta do Tony a solid and work out how to get him back before the losses reach Mr. Favor's books. First stop, the runner's house. We're gonna do a recon, find out where those bottles are. To me, say recon sound cool? No.
All right. So this is a mission for Gay Tony, actually. I don't own the nightclub yet, so I actually haven't spoken with him yet. What I was going to say before Raph started talking again was I'm not able to call my CEO buzzard while I'm in this mission, so CEO stuff has been disabled for right now. I don't know if I can call for my Sparrow or not. That might be disabled too. I mean, that's a service vehicle. It's not like a CEO vehicle, but we'll see. Where the heck is the runner's house? Okay, good. It's not too much further. It's down here. Oh, sweet. You know, sometimes if you own the motorcycle clubhouse, and if you do the motorcycle deliveries, every now and then you'll deliver around here. Although I don't think, usually those crates aren't there, because I want to say you deliver like right here in the driveway. So, it's kind of a weird feature, isn't it? I feel like they gave up some space inside the house for that. Oh, that's right, we got to pick the lock. They put lock picks on us when the mission first started. So use L and R to pick the lock. Match each stick in the desired direction shown on screen.
How you get to the door, that's up to you. The locks are old, so you can use the lock picks I gave you, or, you know, you can shoot your way in.
Oh. You can shoot your way in. Alright, well. That would have been nice to know at the outset. Oh, there's a dog. What's up, buddy? You can feed him. Poor guy's hungry. Did I just pull dog food out of my backpack? Kind of feel like I would have just used the dog food on the shelf there. I don't know why I have dog food with me. Find the flash drive. take the dog with me. Steal the cocaine. Look at that. Okay. Do we get some extra value for that? What's in the duffel bag? There's the flash drive. But is there more stuff to steal? Like maybe some more cocaine or some weed? Oh, steal cocaine. Where is it? Ah, it's down there. Okay. I can't resist a dog. Come on, man. You guys know I'm a dog person. He looks like a stinky dog, though. Anything back here? Nope. Alright, I guess we're going to the, can we go through doors? Anything else to steal? There's a health pack. I'm obsessed. I'm obsessed with stealing shit now. It's for the one of the first missions I've ever seen where they let you do that. Like, how many missions? I'll give an example. Cayo Perico, when you do the scope out mission, the reconnaissance mission, or whatever you want to call it, and when you go to get the Vellum plane, there's like a whole bunch of like drugs and briefcases laying out on the ground, and I always think to myself, why can't we take some of that? Oh, what are we doing here? Arrange the letters to guess the password. Press left or right to select a letter. Press X to place the selected letter in the box. Okay, how do we know? We're trying to guess the password, and we have 5 minutes to do it. The answer box. Okay. Oh, okay, I see. So we got 2 of the letters right. Okay. O-C-H. We didn't get any of those right. Hooch. Oh, I'm so dumb. I didn't even recognize that there could be an actual word there. But yeah, and hooch is another word for, booze. Yeah, I'm a moron. Sent the data RAF. We can get out of the house, but not before I give this dog a little more love. Hey, stinky boy. You look like a stinky boy. Yeah, and me, I'm not in a weaponized vehicle of any kind here. I'm in a Maverick.
Okay, so our guy set himself a bunch of reminders titled Thompson's Scrapyard. That's where he stashed the whiskey. Had some kind of deal there. I'll send you the info, see if you can work it out.
Thompson's Scrapyard. That's where those, like, old planes and stuff are, right? I want to say there's a couple of action figures there, and I think they're like the last ones. You have to get them last. They're not even really there until you've done like the other 48 or whatever. Okay, so what are we doing here? Military, Daredevil, Hot Rod, Big Oil. I don't know what any of that means. Oh boy. And we got I feel like I should call my armored Kuruma. I don't know if we can stealth our way through this. I mean, there's vision cones, so we probably can. Oh, there's a dog.
Shit. I just found messages you were saying some shady sounding guys. Don't know who they are, but they're not gonna be friendly. See, this is why I don't trust anyone except you, but I think that's technically a contractual obligation. Yeah, boss? You might want to look out for guard dogs, maybe find something to distract them.
There's bones. I see bones on the ground. Like you can get a bone to give to the guard dog. That's awesome. Alright, we got some food for the doggy. So he's distracted. Okay, why am I... Because I'm not using my AP pistol. That's why. I'm like, why am I not, like, silenced? Alright, well, that did not work out. Oh, I'm sorry, Pooch. Ah! Alright, this went south. I'm gonna have to get very, aggressive now. Why am I, like, switching weapons? And I don't want to. There we go. I got no more body armor. Oh, this sucks. I love how we do not lock on to anybody at all. Alright, we're gonna have to get aggressive. I can't think of any other way to do this. Wow, that guy took a lot of bullets to die, man. Alright, I'm gonna literally kill everybody in here. Who the hell is shooting me from where? Wow, I wish I could shoot that far. Oh my god. Wow. So can we restart it? Or do we have to go all the way back to the beginning on it? Or is it going to kick me all the way out with... Okay, buy ammo. Yes. Buy heavy armor. Yes. Restart a checkpoint R2. Yeah, it's basically like a contact mission, so I guess you can restart it. I don't know if it's going to penalize me for that. But I think we're going to make use... Alright. I'm a dog lover, but this is a special situation. Alright, so when the game makes everything ridiculous, you have to use ridiculous measures to beat it. I mean, you see how many bullets these guys are taking? I understand armor, but come on, man. You're not getting in that damn truck. Alright, I'm taking everybody out. I know the thing's right there. I can see it on the map, the green dot, but I'm not comfortable yet. After the way this started out and me having to restart, we are clearing this place out. Where the hell is this guy? He wasn't outside there a minute ago when I was outside. I know I could feed him, but he doesn't have a good life anyway. Alright, where is this ass clown? He's like really well hidden, isn't he? Alright, so he's not out there. I know I'm being obsessive, but I'm annoyed after the way the mission went the first time. There he is. I kneecapped his ass. Alright, so this is basically just like the digging up the stuff on Kaio now. Military, hot rod, or big oil damaged. Okay, military, hot rod, or big oil damaged. So is there a hot rod around here? So there's a couple hot rods. Is this a hot rod over here? Near an old military tank on the north side. Inside an old car. Near a damaged oil tanker. Near an old military tank on the north side. An old military tank. Oh. Like a tank. Like in the junkyard, the scrapyard back in Los Santos. And he said on the north side. So is there a tank around here somewhere? I didn't see a tank. Oh, there it is. Yep, there it is. There it is. Okay. So where's the... There it is. There's the pile. Okay, we got the tank. Ah, the wife brought me another big gulp. Can you believe it? What's in there? Nothing. Okay. At least there's no time frame on this. Who is that guy over there, man? Alright. Hot rod. Old car on the south side. And also on the south side there. So hot rod and big oil. Tanker and an old car. And this is the north side. So the south side's going to be over here. So we're going to look for an old car and an old tanker. So here's an old car, and that does look like a hot rod. Look at that thing. What is it, in the trunk maybe? Okay, I didn't really see how that worked, but okay. So then an oil tanker, like one of those big tanker truck things. Again on the south side, so it should be down here. I don't see the tanker so far. And I think I was over here before, and I didn't see it then either. I mean, it's got to be inside this wall. It can't be outside. Looking for an oil tanker. And I'm picturing like a tanker truck. Is it maybe referring to like this big oil tank thing here? Could this be it? I mean, there was a dude hiding here. Doesn't look like it though. I mean, this is like an old oil tank, but it's not a tanker. This is though not a truck one, but a train one. There it is. Okay, I wouldn't really call this the south side so much as I would maybe the west side. Oh well. Let's get it. We've got all the whiskey. So can I call my Sparrow? I'm sure a bunch of dudes are about to show up now because nope. Currently don't own a terabyte. Yes, I don't own a terabyte. You're right. Unavailable during this activity. So no, I cannot call for my CEO Buzzard. I can't call for my you know what I probably can call for though? Well, you know what? This will work fine. This will probably be better anyway because I'm bulletproof in here. And yeah, here's guys up ahead of me already. No surprise. They ain't gonna be able to stop me though. And now I've got this thing, by the way, since I got the auto shop the other week, now I've got this thing upgraded, which I didn't have before. Okay, that didn't work out well though. But I've got it updated now, so it's much faster than it was before. It's completely upgraded, turbo, engine, all that, brakes, suspension. These guys are not going to catch this thing. I don't know about the Mr. Faber work so far. I mean, this is only the first one. And obviously, I've never run it before, so I wasn't ready for all those guys in the junkyard. I guess maybe if I get more experience with it. It kind of depends on what it pays, you know? Because it feels like a contact mission, and I know if we were doing a contact mission, like a normal one, this probably wouldn't pay more than like $19,000 at max, you know what I mean? So we'll see what Mr. Faber jobs pay, and then if I can get it down to a faster speed, and more importantly, if the speed doesn't affect the pay the way contact missions do. Hi. You know, it's funny. This is the nightclub. Whenever I do get a nightclub, this is usually the one that I get. So it's kind of funny that I'm bringing it to this one. Okay. Well, let's see what the payout is for all that. Hey. It's the doorman guy, I think. Additional take? I don't know what the additional take was. Oh, probably the stuff that I stole in that apartment is probably going to be what the additional take was. That's why the extra 10 G's. We found the coke at the 2 locations there. So it paid 30. Did that include the 10 G's? Is it normally only 20? it wasn't real clear on the. I wasn't sure if it paid 30 or 40. So I guess what it comes down to is, obviously that took me a really long time to do because I've never seen that mission before. The problem with contact missions in GTA has been the way they tied it to time. So if you got it done really fast, you almost got zero money for it. If that mission works the same as contact missions, and if you finish it in, you know, the minimum time you could possibly do it in, say like 10 minutes, and if that prevents you from getting a decent payout, like if it doesn't give you that 30,000, then it's totally not worth it at that point. Because I would rather just do the more simple, more fun money laundering stuff. Also, I hate that you have to go to the office, like you have to go to the computer either at the car wash or the Helitours in order to launch it. I don't like that either. Let's see if it affected heat at all. Because what was heat before we did that?
Hey, what can I do for you?
52%. Yeah, I feel like heat went up. I feel like that took heat from like 33 to 50, unless it's just going up on its own. This is at 38%. Man, I feel like that goes up way faster than, I don't know. All right, let's go ahead and do, let's do a car wash money laundering again. See if we get something different again. And I really need to remember not to shoot missiles when I do. We're lucky we didn't shoot a missile off when we did that. That's how we killed ourselves in the Sparrow earlier. Okay, I feel like we've seen this one before. Drop a dirty cash on a Legion. Is this in the car again? Is this the same one we just had before? Yep, it's the exact same one as before. So let's see if it's in the same location. And if it is, I'm honestly not going to waste time killing all these guys. I'm just going to take out the one that's in the way of the container. Wow, we're taking a lot of hits though, aren't we? So it's not really in the same location, is it? Yeah, I don't think it is. Okay. I'm not seeing... Alright, yeah, I'm just gonna drop a few missiles on these guys just because they're annoying me. That'll shut them up for a little bit. So is it the same container picture? No, it is alpha male, but this time it's red instead of green. And yeah, actually I see it. It's up here. There it is, alpha male. So how do we get up there then? Oh, okay. We can climb these. Well, that went a lot quicker. And this looks like a much faster car. We're delivering this to Howe, right? It's a Rapid GTX. Now that is a fast car. Wow, this thing is fast. Are we going to the same drop-off again? Howe's little like garage thing where you get the test drive? Looks like it. It's definitely that same direction. Man, this thing is flying. Look at this. All right, I can't really whistle well, but man, this thing is fast. There's no way they're gonna catch us in this thing. I like this. I like these missions. I like these money laundering missions. I think they're actually pretty decent. They're like a nice change of pace from like all the regular missions that we do. Oh, come on. Oh, I sent them flying, didn't I? So yeah. It is the same location as last time. They're not going to catch this thing. This thing is so freaking fast. Ooh, hello, airborne. What's up, How? Alright, is this dude gonna like drive by and shoot me again? That was kind of funny last time. I don't think that was really supposed to happen. Get the buzzard right here. Kind of spawned in a really shit location. Oh, come on, Rockstar, really? Look at this crap. How are you supposed to take off from this? Come on, man. I'm trying. Yeah, there's no getting that out of there. You tell me. What the F am I supposed to do with that? So, all right, let's just call her Sparrow, and yeah. Wow. Too funny. That's kind of a cool paint job on this car right here. I don't mean to get distracted, but the pearlescent is catching my eye on this thing. It's like an orange with a yellow. That's pretty cool for a NPC car. I mean, it's a crap car, obviously, but yeah, I like the paint job there. That's nice. Looks like orange with like yellow. Gives it kind of like a golden kind of glow almost. Anyways, let's go deliver. And then I'm going to wrap it up with my summary here because I've been streaming this for 3 hours. And I'm curious if the heat keeps going up on these businesses even when you're not doing the work, the money laundering work. Oh, these dudes are still coming after us. I just saw them on the radar down below. Whoops. I guess we'll just do it the old way. Return. We'll enter in style. That buzzard, man. What the hell? Stuck in a wall. You gotta be kidding me. Rockstar. 12 years, this game. 12 years. And it still has crap like that happening. Alright. Heat level is pretty high. We got 21,000 in the safe. And we got 35,000 in earnings to collect. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go ahead and do a car wash mission to get rid of the heat here.
Oh, what do you need?
That heyo is killing me. It makes me think of Tylarius. Hands-on car wash. Car wash. We'll do an actual car wash. Okay, that motorcycle just vanished. I was going to use that. All right. What kind of shape is our buzzard in after all that? Not good shape, I'll tell you that. It's pretty effed up looking. It's not smoking though, so I mean, I guess it's still functional. That's surprising given what it just went through in that wall over there. I expected it to be on fire when it showed up here. So this will get rid of the heat at the car wash, and then we're going to get rid of the heat at Higgins, because I think that's probably at a certain level too. And then without doing any money laundering, like when I play like off stream in the coming week, I'm going to pay attention to that, and I'm going to see if the heat goes up even when you're not doing money laundering. In addition to that, I'm going to kind of retest the cargo now at the hangar, and I'm going to see like if we do, you know, I don't know, whatever ones. I guess it depends how long it takes to get these missions done. Man, I landed a little bit further away than I should have. I should knock this guy off and take it, but whatever. What the key? Collect the car keys? Where are they? Oh, okay. Yeah, did they really have to do that? They couldn't just give you the damn keys if they ordered it or whatever. Oh, and then you have to use it. I'm like, come on, guys. You don't have to get overly realistic with this crap, guys. And I think you can't damage it at all. Is that what I read about this? Well, we'll find out in a minute, because I think I have to deliver it after the car wash. So we're going to want to probably be kind of careful with this thing. I don't know if... Okay. I don't know if wrecking this thing, like, fails the mission or something. I mean, we saw what happened a little bit ago in the plane junkyard. I got popped when there was like 50 guys surrounding me, shooting me from all directions, and I couldn't take cover. And that failed the mission. We'll see. This thing, handling's not that great. It feels like it kind of, there's a little bit of steering drift in it, and not drift in the cool way when your back tires are kicking out, but like it's like drifting right and left while I'm trying to drive straight. Like I say, the steering feels like it's drifting a little. I don't know. I don't like this car. Try not to crash it though. Okay, we went up on two wheels. That was fun. There's my car. Okay, apparently I didn't get it. Your vehicle needs to be pointing towards the car wash. Come on. Really? They're really like overdoing the realism on this one. Had to unlock it with the remote. Got my big gulp here. You know, I forget. Can you do this in free roam for real with your car? I want to say I remember it from way back in the day, like on PS3. Maybe you used to be able to do it in free roam, or maybe it was just in story mode that you could do this. I don't know. I remember being through this car wash before, though, and seeing this little cutscene. I can't remember if it was story mode or if it was GTA Online, but I haven't done it in years and years and years. Maybe not since like PS3. Makes me want to test that now. And I'm sorry to anyone who, you know, did not want to see any any car wash work. I know the stream is all about Helitour, and we spent most of our time on Helitour. But the way the two are like intertwined, it's kind of hard to separate, actually. And I just wanted to see, after doing a couple Helitour money laundering missions, I wanted to see if they would be the same from the car wash or if they're different. Now, it looks to me like the car wash ones are a little bit different. But I think you will get the same ones over time for the business. So, like, yes, maybe the car wash money laundering missions are different than the Helitour money laundering missions. But when you're doing money laundering for a car wash, you will continue to get those same car wash missions over and over again, however many there are. I unfortunately kind of got the same one twice with the car and the cargo thing. I'm not going to jump down there because that might damage the car. We'll just go the long way around. So, and then the Helitour one, I did a whole bunch of those, way more than I did the car wash ones. Because, you know, again, that's what the stream was primarily about, was Helitours. And I definitely got the same mission multiple times. So, all right, we delivered it. Oh, this is kind of like a motorcycle delivery or a car delivery from your auto shop. Okay, all right. And so you get a whole $1,600. Yay. And then,
You know, I told them, hands-on really does offer the best service in town. And here's the proof.
yeah, okay. So, let's check our heat now. We shouldn't have any heat at the car wash at this point, because we just did a legit.
Hey, what's up?
Yep, 0%. Higgins Helitours at 38%. So let's do a helicopter tour.
Sure, let's see.
I think we have to go over there and get the Maverick. Oh, it's right here. They spawn it like right by me. I wonder if it'll do that. Like if you're, you know, wherever you are, if it'll spawn it next to you. Because I want to say last time I was right at the Helitours, you know, the airfield, the little airfield there. And so it spawned it there. But this time I was out here and it spawned it out here. So that's kind of cool. If the mission does that, that's decent. Will it be the same pickup point? I don't think so. Nope, it's going to be a different pickup point. Last one was like over there, so by the clock. Actually, it was right here by the clock. So this time it's way out here somewhere. And this should get our heat down to 0 for the Helitours. That's my intention anyway. Where are we landing? Okay, I see the red helipad thing. I think this just appears maybe for the mission. I don't think it's always there. Wait for the tourist to enter. Once again, I swear, if she walks into that propeller, I'm gonna laugh my ass off. Wow, they are not sitting very safely, are they?
See the landmarks on your GPS. Show them off a little, then bring these guys back. And try to keep the flight smooth. I hate cleaning out sick bags.
This is going to be amazing.
So what is this going to be of the bridge? I mean, it's not really that interesting, is it? It's down lower.
It's just like I imagined it.
Oh, the Pisswasser factory. Is there a beer factory there? You know what? I never even noticed, actually. Where is it? Is that it? Is that what these giant things are? Like a brewery? Guys, I am so dense sometimes, man. All these years, I actually wondered what these things were. I get it now. It's like, I mean, obviously, when I go to like a microbrewery, they're nowhere near this big, but Pisswasser is supposed to be like an Anheuser-Busch size thing. So, wow. All right. All these years, I never knew that was a brewery. Just didn't know it. I'm learning something new here. I mean, it really doesn't matter. You can't do anything with it. But still, that's cool. I'm just taking a picture of the rail yard, really? Oh, yeah.
Get a picture.
Just like the JetSam terminal in general with all the cargo and stuff. I feel like in real life you would not be allowed to just drive in here or fly over it, you know. A lot of that stuff's probably like bonded coming in overseas. That's another location like the military base where you should get a wanted level when you go in there for kind of like going into a customs controlled area. But they really haven't done that. So what's the landmark here? The Ellis River? Oh, no. Okay, the Maze Bank Arena. Got it. This Maverick's not too bad. It's not the fastest helicopter, that's for sure, but it's not terrible. It handles pretty decently. And this should take care of our heat. What are we looking at? Oh. Is that like a Capitol building or something? Los Santos City Hall. Wait. This is Los Santos City Hall? Really? I mean, it does look like a government building, but I'm just going to point something out. I always thought that was the Capitol building right here in front of us. I didn't realize that other building was the Capitol. I thought this was the Capitol building. I mean, doesn't this look more like it? I mean, the way it's shaped and all that stuff. I guess I don't know what building this is then. But I always thought this was the Capitol. Alright, well, whatever. Maybe that's just like City Hall. Betsy O'Neill Playhouse. Oh yeah, that's that little movie theater thing. Oh, did I miss one? I did, didn't I? It's back this way. Oh no, no, no! This is not another. This is the drop-off point where we picked them up from. Okay. I wonder if these red helipad paintings are permanent, like on the map now, or if they only show up like during this mission. I'll check it out later. It doesn't really matter, but just curious. My noodle wonders. Alright, we'll leave the area without chopping these guys in half. Head back to the Helitours area. Actually, since the mission is now over, I'm going to go back and look. Is that red H gone? It is.
Yep, just another day at the totally legitimate Helitour office.
Yeah, this is where it was. And the red H is now gone. So yeah, it only appears for the mission. That's cool. So it was not a permanent like map alteration for this. Alright, so now actually I'm going to go back to the car wash at the car wash because I want to get the money out of the safe and also out of the duffel bag and kind of give a little summary of everything I'm seeing here. I'm not going to have much to say about the Faber work because I only did the one mission and man, it was lengthy and didn't pay that much, but I was really green at it. I didn't really know what I was doing. I feel like if I were better at it, I would be able to get a lot more done. Where he came in here. Alright, so we'll get our money here. Just 70 G's. We'll get our 30,000 out of the safe, which is where again? Ah, there it is. It's behind this douchebag. This guy's a little weird, but at least he's not annoying like Santa and Moody Man, jeez. Or even like Pavel. Pavel could be annoying too. So let's deposit cash. And let's... Why do we have heat again already? Look at this. We already have like a little bit of heat for the car wash again.
What do you need?
Car wash. We're at 9% again already, and we haven't done any money laundering work. And we're at 9% for Higgins too. I'm gonna have to look into that and see exactly why, you know, we're getting heat on these businesses without doing any money laundering work. Because if that's gonna build up when you're not even doing it, that's gonna be well, it's gonna be kind of a pain. I mean, as long as there's no money lost from it, like as long as they don't get raided or something like that, and like you lose all the money in the safe, and as long as the only penalty for having heat filled up is if you know, you can't do money laundering work. And also maybe the 9%, maybe that's just something that kind of happens like no matter what. Hey, we got another sorry to get distracted, but we got another what's it called, metal detector guy. Now he won't have a metal detector for me this time. I already have that now. But he will have some cash, kind of like the drunk card. And he'll also have the Kyo map, but I've already looked at that. So, search the skeleton. $9,000. Nice. So back to my summary of this. So maybe the heat goes up a little bit when you're not doing it, but maybe it's capped. Like maybe it won't go above a certain point. I hope that's the case. I don't know. Because if it just keeps going up and up to the max, even though you're not even doing anything, that kind of sucks. And maybe it's from the safe. Maybe it's the safe that's causing it. I don't know. But what I do know is I just did a helicopter tour. I haven't done any money laundering, and I've already got like 9% heat again in here. So I kind of don't like that. Oh, they got snacks in here. That's cool. Nah, I'm full anyway. So I kind of don't like that. As far as the money laundering missions themselves, I like them. I do. I think they're pretty good, actually. They're a little bit different than some of the standard fare that we've been used to lately. I like the fact that you can just grind them one after another with 0 cooldown between them. I like that too. And so if you get good enough at them and you can blast them out fast enough, I mean, even my first time through, I got like $210,000 like in an hour. And I know that's not at, that's not even Cluck and Bell level. I can get 500,000 from Cluck and Bell in less than an hour. But, maybe it's a nice break and a nice like diversion from the normal, you know what I mean? Something different. So anyways, I feel like it's definitely worth it. I do like the safe, the passive income that you can do too, and I like the fact that as I buy more businesses, that safe will become more and more valuable. I like that. So I feel like it's kind of worth it. Now, there is a third business, as you know, which is the weed business. I want to say that one has an additional thing you can do, which are the collectibles things, which are basically like kind of like little LD Organics type bags of pot, and you can go around and pick those up. You can do it daily, kind of like the same way you do the LS tags, like the spray painting the billboards, or even the animal photography thing. And you go around and you collect those. They're different every day, and if you collect all of them, and I don't know how many there are, 5 or 10 or something, if you collect all of them, you get like 100 G's. So it's like doing the LS tags, which you get 100,000 for, or the even the junk energy skydives, which you get like 150,000 if you do all 10. And the good news is the GTA website has their locations on there. So I'm going to pull up GTA web. I'm sorry, I really should create a source on here so that I can share it on the stream so you guys can see what I'm looking at. I just never really thought I'd be doing this that much. But I do seem to be going to GTA web a lot while I'm doing these streams, and maybe if I shared it with you guys, it would be a little more interesting so you could see what the hell I'm looking at here. But let me look real quick. Collectibles, I think it's called. Okay, it's got all the Halloween stuff on here right now. Collectibles, playing cards, action figures, signal jammers. I gotta get all those things. Solomon Richards. Oh, that's that movie guy, by the way. LD Organics, spray can, treasure hunt, Los Santos slasher, bounty targets, media sticks, stunt jumps, daily collectibles. Here's what I'm actually after. Okay, shipwrecks, LS tags, posters. I forgot there's also hidden caches out in the water, but you need like a submersible to go after those, and I'm just not interested in those. But here it is, smoke on water. Okay, so there's like 10 of them every day. So a little more than LS tags, because the posters you only have to do 5 of them. But it is the same number as like the junk energy skydives. And I think getting them is probably quicker than doing the skydives. Obviously, the skydives take a few minutes each one, and then you have to travel to the next one. So this, all you have to do is travel to it, probably walk up to it and pick it up. And I guess if you get all 10, that'll get you $100,000. Additionally, if you own Smoke on Water, and if you own the weed business as a biker business, it'll increase the value similarly to how Helitours increases the value of your cargo in your hangar. So anyways, what's my final assessment of it? I think it's definitely worth getting these, actually. I think Rockstar did some interesting things. I like the way they linked it with so many other businesses and made it kind of interactive, like inside your business ecosystem in GTA Online. It has more impact than a lot of the standalone businesses do, which don't have any effect on each other. I want to say the only other business that does this is the nightclub, whereas if you own some of the biker businesses like the Counterfeit Cash and Meth and Coke, you can get agents in your nightclub warehouse in the basement to get that product, but you can only do that if you own that business as the biker. And so that's the only other time we've seen where one business affects another like that. That's but they did this one very differently. They kind of I don't know, I think they did a good job inserting it into your business ecosystem and making them link that way. I'm definitely now going to go ahead and research cargo with the hangar, and if I find that there's a pretty decent value in grinding cargo, like if I can beat the value of Cluck and Bell in the same time frame doing hangar cargo because of the value of that's been brought by the Higgins Helitours, the 10% increase in value. If that causes it to be that you can grind equal value in hangar cargo as you do the time spent. Oh man, I'm stumbling all over myself. Let me breathe and try to say this more clearly. If I find that with the Higgins Helitours bonus that you can now grind hangar cargo and make the same amount of money as Cluck and Bell for the time spent. So say Cluck and Bell takes 50 minutes and you can get $500,000. If you can get $500,000 worth of cargo done with this bonus in the same time frame as that, well then that's really a good viable thing, and that in and of itself makes this business worth having. And then the safe stuff is just, icing on the cake. And then if you feel like something different, you can run these money laundering. I don't have a good feel yet for how much you can earn with money laundering. I earned $210,000 my first hour doing it, and it was my first time seeing the missions. I need to run them a lot more and get familiar with them and, get to the point where I can run them as quickly as possible and then see how much you can really earn doing it. If we can get close to 500,000, well then that would be worth doing it too. But yeah, overall assessment, absolutely worth it. The only thing I'm not gonna really express an opinion on yet is the Faber work. Let's actually go over to the computer. Unfortunately, you cannot launch that from a phone call. The only way to launch Mr. Faber work is from the computer, from the look of it. Oh, that was the other thing I wanted to mention. The fact that you can do all this money laundering from your phone and there's no cooldown and you can just do it over and over and over again. As soon as you're done, you just pick up your phone, call RAF and start another one immediately. That's awesome. But again, it's kind of whether it's worth it or not is dependent on whether you can at least equal the earnings of a Cluck and Bell for the same time. Mr. Faber work, you have to come into the office and go to the computer. It looks to be just a really hard contact mission. I'm sure there's more than one. Like we just did the one, and I sucked at it. It took me a long time to finish it, and we only made like 30 G's with it. And I'm not sure, by the way, It said there was like additional take of 10,000, and that's because I stole the cocaine from the guy's apartment. I'm not sure if that 30,000 included the 10,000, making it like a total of 40,000, or if that if it didn't, it would be actually 40,000 we made, or if that 30,000 included the 10,000, then we literally only made 20 grand from the mission. And that, you know what, I don't care how quickly I can get that done. If it only pays 20 grand, it's not worth it. There are so many things I can do. Every 48 minutes I can do a spare parts delivery and a mixed goods delivery. I can do both of those in the time it took to do that contact mission, and those two together pay 100 G's, and I can do that every 48 minutes. So, that would not be worth the time if they're always that hard, and if they don't really pay that much. So I don't really have an opinion yet on the Mr. Faber work. I need to research that way more. I've only done the one, and I was not impressed with the one. I'll just say that. But I'm going to reserve my judgment until I take some time to work on those a little more and see if they're worth it or not. My suspicion is they're not, but we'll see. But the rest of the stuff, absolutely worth it. Absolutely. So, yep, that's the final verdict. Yes, it's worth getting. No, it doesn't seem to be the biggest moneymaker, but it seems like it could fit into the grind if you want something a little different to do and you're on cooldowns to the more valuable stuff. So anyways, that's it. That is my assessment.